Hello, my friends. So it's a little bit different. I will say hello, friends. Okay, it's better than other, I think. So now I will start to explain you programming. So believe me, end of this course, this is all I'm tagging, this informations or the things from Khan Academy. First, I want to say I appreciate you, Salkan, sorry. He's amazing man, really believe me. So why I'm tagging these videos from there? So not videos, sorry. This informations from there because I believe myself for explaining side. In the website you can see also explaining, but the words maybe cannot affected you too much. But yeah, just I'm doing some examples and at the same time, and you can understand clearly everything. So roughly, I'm just trying to do my best. Well, what is our subjects here? So the first one will be what is programming. The second subject will be variables. The third subject will be math. The fourth subject will be strings. The fifth subject will be conditionals, which is if, else, and while, loops, and other things we'll see there. The sixth part, like the sixth topic, will be logical equivalence. The seventh will be procedures. Eighth will be repetition, and the ninth will be list. So, again, I'm saying you, end of this course, you will understand basic of programming. Then you can start to learn programming languages, but don't worry, I will do it too. So we'll go step by step through our experience and become too much stronger for this part because all these things will make you comfortable when you start to learn some programming languages. Okay, this computer science are helping you to understand the concept of internet and everything clearly. So it's more about concepts. Okay, let's get started with the what is programming. Also, I want to append here more things, which is I can say I will use here sometimes CMD command prompt, sometimes VS Code, sometimes like I don't know, um, maybe PyCharm, right? Yeah, we can use some platform to do it. Let's don't worry about that. So for some programming language, because output will be so sorry, the procedure or the function part will be a little bit different. I mean, let's get started. Let's close this point. Let's start with the what is programming. Let's come down, 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 right to here. Oh, it's more. I did. Let's go a little up. Yeah. What is programming? Our first program. There will be first topic. Don't worry about that. Let's come a little down and let's start. When we write a computer program, so we are giving the computer a set of instructions for what we want it to do, just like we can tell a dog to sit or back, like we can tell a computer to add or print. So this is what we calling functions method or the procedure. So a computer isn't as furry as a dog, but fortunately it's a lot more reliable and just a bit better at math. Okay. Okay, let's check it. This is some image from Khan Academy. It will help you to understand little like what we are saying. Add, then 2 plus 2, it will be 4. So the computer working like that. Okay, there are many languages we can use to write computer programs here on Khan Academy, which is the platform is that. So I'm just making videos. I told you, just taking this all informations from there and just explaining you. We'll use our live editing environment with the JavaScript language, which is I will use here VS Code or the command prompt. So to explain you things, let's start with a simple Hello World program, the first program of many new programmers. Our goal is to get the computer to display Hello World somewhere on the screen. That's as simple as println Hello World. Okay, so with the println, we cannot do it in command prompt because I have only Python there. So let's open VS Code if possible. But what I want to tell you, let's say it can be print because the next parts I will try to show you in JavaScript how this thing's working because there have different methods for that. Let's wait me if you want. So wait, I will open it VS Code. Yes, my friends. Now let's get started for that. Like what we will do, I will show you in like I just inspected the website. Like you'll see now what I'm doing. This println, let's get it. So it's like JavaScript, so Java little. So what I will do, let's come down. So first we will output this one with the another way with the print. Okay. First look in Python. It will be like print and let's say hello world like that. Did you see? This is our output. This is our first program. So if you want to do it in another place, which is just inspected Chrome, and let's do it with JavaScript. But the first, let's say again, print and put there hello world, and it will work again, I think. Yeah, let's look at. Oh, I think 1 minute. Let's say console.log because it's Python. Yeah, let's say hello world and close it. Yeah, look, it works like hello world. Or let's say alert. Let's say, hey, I'm here. Like, right. Let's close it. It will be. Let's close this one. Ah, close terminal. It's okay. Now, if you look here, you will see one thing. 1 minute. Let's say Google for here. Google Earth. Google. Where is going? Google. It's like Google. Okay. In this point, let's do it like alert. But it will not work exactly here because you're not in program. Okay. Let's start it again like hello Earth like that. Yeah, it works. It's here. So we just write our program and it works here. Did you see? Let's write another things, which is still you are not ready to understand these things, but just I'm showing you like how this system works. Let's say my name is Matt like that and close it. Now look here. You'll see that again. Or you just work. Yeah, let's say okay first. Yeah, it came again here. This is our output. Okay. Well, you can do with the console too. I told you. So this is another way. Console.log. This it will work again, but it will work in command prompt like here. Hello world. When you start to write some program, you'll understand clearly. When you say okay, let's say okay to it, then it will put hello world here. Yeah, this is our output. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let's come here back, close this point. Let's say, now let's break down our one line program. I did it already. So also, if you make any types or syntax mistakes along the way, our body will pop up and let you know everyone makes mistakes while programming, so it's totally okay. That's how we learn and we improve. This is the way. Now, how does it work? I showed you in some platform, yeah, in some editor, in command prompt, also in Google, in spec point. Now let's look here. That line of code is called statement, which is we talking about this console.log hello world in brackets. So with the code. So this is statements, okay? We're calling it like statement. All programs are made up of the statements, and each statement is an instruction to the computer, which is we saying computer, hey, do it like that, right? So about something we needed to, okay, the print ln, which is also you can say print command, is also called a function, method, or procedure, which is this one, like here, like function, method, or procedure. We can call it like that. Okay, this line of code. Okay, the print ln or print or console.log or alert. A procedure expects a single parameter, which is our parameter here, strings like hello world. Let's do another things like we can display another like another things like numbers, lists, and anything like that. Let's say print and put here like 11. Now let's look what will be. At this point, little backup, I think I didn't understand. So it's not print wow. Console.log, let's say 11, close it. Did you see this is number right now? And let's say console.log and put here things, and let's say what, like Ali, something like that, and close it and put it here. Did you see this is list Ali? Or you can make object too at the same time. So it can be like what print, like not print, let's say console, because we are working with JavaScript here. Console.log, and let's say this is our list. Let's say Ali, and let's put here like 12, and that's what they need to do, right? Close it. Let's try. Did you think so? Do you think you will get some issues here? No, this is Ali, which is our first point. Then another point in list. This is 12. Okay, this is our output. Okay, this is good point to understand. But let's look. So in our list, the first point, like which is zero, we calling it because in computer, we are starting with this from zero. Okay, this is zero Ali, one. The first like one, it's like 12. Okay, so what we can do with it, let's do one more things. I'm just really explaining you now something more, but yeah, just don't worry. Okay, still we didn't go, so we didn't start for the list part. Just I'm showing you like what you will learn in the future, like you will be very strong about that. Just don't worry. Okay, what we need to do, let's say we want to display Ali in the list. How we can do it? Let's say console.log and come here, and let's say what, but it will be little, so just we need to put there some variable. So what we can, let's say if you do something like that, console.log, like let's say console.log, and let's say 0 and close it. What will be? It will just show 0 because why? We don't have variable. So let's say name. of list. Name of list. Something like that. It's crazy. I know, but yeah. Let's say Ali. It's that Ali. And let's put here Aaron. And again, let's say John and close it and say for that like age 24. Okay, let's close it and come down. And now, if we want to display only Ali or the John, what we need to do? Okay, we have some way. Please, 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 don't be crazy. Okay, just I'm showing you what you can do in the future, because now, just don't trick your mind. Okay, it's just easy. Just we'll say like console.log, and we'll open it, and let's say here name, like let's say name of list, and let's say zero index, and close it. What it will show us? Ali, did you see? Let's try another one. Let's say console.log, second one. It will show us what, let's first say name of Ali, so not name of list, and put it here 1 if you want to show 12. So close it and close here. Now shows us that. Okay, this is really easy, but let's go back to our lesson. So please don't worry. This is just some way I'm explaining you. In the future, you will work with the list and strings, numbers, and objects. Like you will do more things. Okay, let's say the println or console.log or alert command is also called a function, method, or procedure. That line tells the computer to call the procedure named println that knows how to display output in a console. I showed you. The println or console.log procedure expects a single parameter which specifies what text the computer should display in this program. The value passed in is hello world, so that is what's displayed. I showed you, right? You saw it. Like the first, our function or procedure or what method, so which is it can be print or console.log or the alert. In some different programming languages is different, like in Java it's system.out.println, and you put in there hello world inside that. So it is some way. Okay, let's come down. So first our function, which is print and others, and after that we'll open brackets and we'll put in the quotes, like between quotes, our parameter, then it will work. So this is programming, like you programming some, you just displaying your program. Displays commands are different in each environment and language. The println command works here, but it may not work in another places. So other ways to display it in JavaScript include console.log and alert. And you'll find even more ways in another language like Python, Java, and Snap. Well, just I'm showing you again. Try to understand. Let's say Python print. Let's say hello world, hello world, and close it. Okay, this is our program. It works. This is print is function, method, or procedure. Between brackets, we need to put there some parameters. Parameters can be strings, numbers, and anything like that. Like what? Like let's show. In this point, if you put here numbers, we don't need to put codes, because it will be strings. Okay, let's say this number. It will work. It will display this. If you say like something different, let's say like what true, do you think it will work? No. Why? Because it cannot work like that. So in this point, what we need to do, I will explain you in the future. This is not working. Just you can show it like what, you can say like true, like that. It will work. So we have booleans. I will show it in the future. I told you. So now here, I will explain. I will teach you one more things. So we have strings, numbers, and lists, and objects, and more things. Okay, in programming, and also conditional things. But step by step, you learn all. Let's come here. Also showing here console.log, and let's say hello world, and close it. It will work again. Let's close this one here, close terminal. And let's come here back. Oh, what is showing us? No. Yeah, I want gargle. I just come here and yeah, do it like, let's say, okay, hello world. Or let's say console.log, let's say 11, close it. Oh, console, not console, it's console. Console.log, and let's say this number. It will work. It's the way. Okay? I hope you understood clearly. So this is some point, like to understand what's going on. So it's okay. I showed you two programming languages. So the first one is JavaScript. The second one is Python. Let's come down. Now let's look the understanding pseudocode. Pseudocode is helping us without programming. Just think you have a paper and you just want to create infrastructure of your codes, like you just want to explain your codes to someone. Okay, you don't need to put there some codes, just you can do the pseudocode, which is it's like human readable system, like not the programming languages in editor. Our programming environment here on Khan Academy, so I told you I get all information from there to make videos. Use the JavaScript programming language. There are a lot of programming languages out there, and you may be learning a different language in your. So of course you learn Python with me more. We will work on it. Also, I can teach you also JavaScript a little bit. Thankfully, we have another way to describe programs, pseudocode. Pseudocode is a language that doesn't actually run anywhere but still represents programming concepts that are common across programming languages. There are different flavors of pseudocode, so here we'll use one that's used by the IPCSB, so exam. This is pseudocode for displaying output. Let's look at this video works still right. So let's look what is that. Now, display expression. Now our display will be like print or console.log or alert. This mean in pseudocode like display. And expression will be our parameters like strings, numbers, lists, objects, like that. Okay? This is another way, or boolean. So, deadline of pseudocode means displays the value of expression followed by a space. For example, you might see pseudocode like this. What is that? Yeah, just check it. Display how the another display neighbor. So just there have one let's say there has one space between them. Okay, when you saw something like that, just think it is like what it's like that. It's like what it will display meaning, like it will display out like that. How the work neighbor. It means just so the only that will make this howdy here. But when you put down also one display like that, it will be just so between them just will be one space. It's doing that. This space. Look, I did. Okay? So just space between y and n. So it means that anyway, I will delete it right now. That represents codes. So that represents code that outputs how the neighbor, which is already here. The display expression pseudocode is similar to the println or console.log or print or alert. Then expression like a parameter, which is I showed you. Again, I can show you like console.log and put here like this is hello world and close it. This console.log similar to the display and how the like which is expression similar to the hello world. Hello world here parameter in this point in pseudocode this is expression. In pseudocode display like so display so in programming languages is like function console.log or print or anything like that. I hope you get it right. When we say like that, it will output hello world, and when we do it with this pseudocodes, it will give us this output. Like just think like that. Okay. So the display expression that we just learned, but they're slightly different because display represents codes that has space. I told you this is another important point. Now I will also make it bold. Print ln adds a new line. So what is different between them? That now this is just adding there like this two line, just like one line like that. But in programming languages, it's two line. Like just say, let's do in Python. Okay, I'm doing different points like Python. So let's do here print hello world, and let's say print print like let's put here list like car. Let's say something like that. Okay, let's do it and close brackets car. This is two line. Okay, but in display mode, so like that, like display, here you'll put your thing, like this display. So you'll put your expression here, blah, 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 let's say, so like a string and close it. So when you put another display down, look in here, we have two line. It's two procedures like functions or the line codes will output two lines, two line outputs. But in here, it display. So if we put another display to down, it will give us one line of code. Anyway, it's something like that. I hope you get it. So, as we go through and learn program concepts, we'll also show you the pseudocode for each of them, and we'll use the pseudocode in exercises instead of particular language like JavaScript or Python. Okay. Speaking of exercise, it's practice times. Practice times. Let's come down. I hope I'm little clear for explaining you these things. Please, if you like my explaining mode, just just put your comment in description and so I can see and I can help you. So now we have practice questions. Okay, now just I'll close also here this one, and this is our hide it. First question: Damien is writing a program to teach Elvis languages. This is pseudocode. I told you this is our if we compare it with the programming languages methodology to write things, it will be display will be our first point, like function, method, or procedure. This point, another this one. Let's draw it. So this one, like console.log or print, this is our function method or procedure. And this place, which is, let's do it with, yeah, anyway, so I don't want to do it another color. So this one, why I'm doing it, drawing very bad. So this one will be our, so in the pseudocode it's expression, and programming language is just like parameters. Okay, so let's do it like that again. And come here. The following paragraph describes how the program works. Okay. Oh, we need to so fill in the blanks. Okay, we can do it. Now, what we have here? My government equals will meet. Okay. This is a computer program with what? Okay. Let's say here with three statements. One, two, like one, two, and three statements, right? This is statements. Three statements. Let's maybe do different color to indicate it. Each statement's call a named. Let's delete it. Yeah. Each statement's call a what? What do you think? Just think for that. Did you find any solution? Let's think about that. You have time. I will drink coffee in that time. Just you can think right now. Yes, did you find solution? If you find it's okay. I made my coffee. Yes, if you didn't find, sorry. This will be procedure, okay? Procedure or function or method, okay? Just try to understand like that. So let's tag it in red also, in red color, indicate it. Display which expects a single what? Expression. What does meaning expression in coding point, like in editor, in programming languages? What matter? What matters? Okay. So what to display on the screen? Now let's look. This is a computer program with three statements, one, two, and three statements. Each statement calls a procedure, which is its all point just named with procedure, which is display, and this parameter. So expression point, the name it with procedure. I mean procedure name it display, which expects a single parameter. Parameter point is like that. So this display mean procedure, this this is parameter between brackets, and it is just three statements, one, two, and three. Okay, I think you understood. This is first question. Now let's come second question. What it's saying. This short program displays the winning results in a ship naming contest. Okay, we have again two, yeah, body MC boldface. Okay, how many statements are in a bold program? Is just what? One, two. Just we have two. Let's say just like that, two. And let's come down. What it's saying. What does the program output? I told you. In the pseudocode, it just will be space between them. In programming languages, it will be like two line of code, like two line of output. Sorry, like if you do it with the like with the programming languages, it will be like what? It will be like that. Look, we'll say print like body like that. It will be I mean, here our output will be body like that. And if you say again print, and if you put like, I don't want to write it, just copy it, paste it, paste programmer, and come here, it will be again that. It will be two line of output, okay? But in this place, in pseudocodes, we just putting there just one space, like what? Anyway, I think you understood. Now I will show it in answers. Just body and our space here, this point, our space and MC both face. Okay, this is our answer. Just one space between them in like in pseudocodes. But in programming languages, this is different. It's just each statement, each statement will give you like output, like how much you put their statements like. Right. Let's come down. This is third question. What is the benefit to using pseudocode? Pseudocode runs much faster than other programming languages. No. Pseudocode, so I mean, not that. Pseudocode is understood by all computers. I really don't know. Computers don't know about that. Pseudocode can represent coding concepts. Oh, this is key point here. Just tag it common to all programming languages. Wow, this is another key point. Also, this one can be key. Pseudocode can run in the web browser. No, it will not work there. No, no, and really no. Answer is this one. Just concepts, explaining concepts. Then you're stacking all of them and starting to program. The question four. What is that? Crazy things are here. Consider the following code snippet. Okay. What we have three statements. This is our procedure. Are you remember? This is procedure. This is inside it parameter, right? We have three statements. One procedure, like function or method. One parameter or anything we can put there. Anyway, so what's it saying? After the code runs, what is displayed? Okay, this is pseudocode. We'll put there like we'll say the first line. It will be that, right? After that, we will put one line, so one space. Then we will put it like this minus like. After that, again, this is third statement. We'll put again space, and it will be all like that. Let's look down which one is true for that. First, it's staying like that. Second is with it. The third one is that. Oh, I think we found solution. Okay, this one is true. I don't want to look at others. Yeah, this is the point. We find all of them. Yeah, it's all for that lesson. For this lesson, sorry. So we have crazy things, crazy answers. Okay, I don't want to check all of them. So the another lecture will be about variables. So we'll put storing data in variables, which is I told you we'll create there some variables and we'll put inside them like strings or numbers or lists or objects. We'll work on all of them. So all of them with all of them and also objects, also booleans and floating numbers. Anyway, we'll put everything and just computer will get them and so we'll memorize all the time, but we need to understand concept of how we can change them sometime or can we change or just we will check all of them. Anyway, I don't want to give you some information before start the next lecture. You'll learn everything, but let's go up to here. What we learned what is programming. All we understood. I hope I helped you out with this informations. I hope you are happy. I'll try to help you really for this way. So I hope you'll be very strong with programming concepts because the next topic, which is not this, the big topic will be algorithms. Not now. So, well, I'm talking about what, it can stay here. I mean, this point, like what is programming? After all topics, we'll start algorithms part, and you'll learn everything clearly, and you'll be very fast for programming parts to think also the best way to find best solution or the in short way. Anyway, thank you so much for joining this really long lesson. I hope you learned more things from me. I just tried to, and so try to explain you things with the command prompt and a little bit with the Google, like we just did inspect, and I just tried to show you like with the because the web browser working JavaScript on based on it. Like for that, I just opened it and inspect it and just showed you like console.log alert. This thing's easy. So, anyway, thank you. Have a good time. I want to see you next lecture here. I hope you will follow me or subscribe my channel if you like. But I don't have some concern about it. Just I'm trying to helping people. Also, I'm just memorizing something like this is my like CV. Just I'm sharing my videos here because I have some helper perspective for the world. Anyway, don't worry. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Have a good day. I appreciate you.